They come north from the coasts in the summer, arriving in grain country in the Ozarks mid-July. That's when dewy mornings see the passion flowers bloom. The vines have grown 25 feet long, and those green maypop fruits are starting to show. Most will head back south in September, but some generations continue to lay eggs as long as possible, even into late October, November, until a lasting freeze brings their end. Gulf Fritillaries are sometimes called passion butterflies, and the name fits. They cannot survive without passion vine. The caterpillars, with their tall spikes and devilish faces, look fearsome, but they're gentle. The danger's on the inside. The sap of the passion vine protects them, and they pass it on to the adults. It contains sugars called cyanogenic glycosides, which can transform into cyanide. They don't taste good, and the toxin is enough to make a snake gag or a toad puke. They go into stealth mode as pupa, with a chrysalis that looks like a curled leaf. They often attach to the underside of a fence rail, brush, bushes, weeds, even a birdhouse. Depending on the weather, 5 to 12 days later, a new adult is on the wing. Gulf Fritillaries are not true fritillaries, but cousins in the brush-footed family. They are of the tropical tribe of Heliconius longwings and spend their winters across the southern U.S. coast and the tropics. They range from Baja California to Florida and the West Indies, and throughout Mexico and South America. In contrast, true fritillaries survive on violets and overwinter as tiny caterpillars in the surface soils and duff. They hatch in the fall, they don't even eat, and they dig in for winter. Gulf fritillaries are familiar urban garden visitors. As long as they find plenty of passion vines in the backyard mix, you're good to go. Late-season nectar sources like golden crownbeard and other sunflowers keep them fueled. They also like lantana, ironweed, phlox, thistle, asters, and a lot of other nectar-rich blooms. They are sometimes confused with monarchs, queens, viceroys, and other orange butterflies, but the undersides of their elongated wings are striking with whitish-silver spots on a brown background. Their bright orange uppers include 3 unique black outlined white spots right near the front of the forewing. The females tend to be larger and they sport slightly darker colors and more distinct patterns and highlights, but it can be hard to tell them apart if the males and females aren't side by side. Plant some sunflowers, some passion vines, and maybe you'll see for yourself next year.